Now I want to discuss the application of uniform cost search algorithm on the Romania map problem. So we already said that uniform cost search expands the node with the lowest total path cost. And we, instead of a FIFO queue, which we needed for breadth first search, we need a priority queue, which is ordered by the path cost. Okay, this means the cheaper paths are always expanded before more expensive ones. So this is the important thing. So when a node is expanded, we already know that we have found the cheapest path to it. So let's see how it is applied. So this is the Romania map, and let's see that if we can use a laser pointer to this, and that will be nice. So this is the Romania map, and our start point is Arad, our goal is Bucharest. So we expand Arad first, and we get 3 nodes, which are Zerint, Timisoara, and Sibiu. And we add them. So these are the newly added node. Expanded is Arad, explode is Arad, because we have already explored is a set of nodes which will not be revisited. And now in the priority queue, we add Zerint, Timisoara, and Sibiu, this time by the order of the path cost. So it's a priority queue. Path cost is cheapest for Zerint in that way. So now Zerint, so these are blue because these are the newly added nodes. So now Zerint is the cheapest one. So we extract it and expand that node in the next. So you see, we expanded Zerint, and the next node is Oradea. And Arad is already visited. We could have found a path from Arad to Zerint and Zerint to back to Arad, but this will definitely not be cheaper. Arad is already at 0. So we expand Zerint, the other child, which is Oradea, and the path is from Arad to Oradea, okay, from the source, 75 plus 71, which is 146, which is added in blue. Remember, 75 plus 71, not just 71. This is important. Okay, so now Zerint is already visited. The next one to explore is Timisoara, which is at the top of the priority queue. Let's see, when we expand Timisoara, we get Lugos, which has the cost from Arad, which is 118 plus 111, which is 229. And this is in blue. That means this is the newly added node. Okay, so after Timisoara, we can expand Sibiu, which is at 140. When we expand Sibiu, you will see that we could have gone to Arad or to Oradea, but we already have a cheaper path to Oradea through Zerint. Like 75 plus 71 was 146. If we take this path from 140 Arad to Sibiu and then to Oradea, 140 plus 151, it will be 291, which is more expensive than what path we have to Oradea already. So we'll not add it. Okay, so we already have Oradea in the frontier with lower cost. So we add 2 nodes which are children of Sibiu, Râmnicu, Vilsia, and Făgăraș, and the costs are 140 plus 80, which is 220 for Râmnicu, Vilsia, and 140 plus 99, which is 239 for Făgăraș. Okay, please understand, these are the 2 last node added, but since it's a priority queue, I have sorted them and put them in the order, and that's why Râmnicu, Vilsia is above Lugos, which is 229. Now the next one to expand is Oradea. So let's see if we expand Oradea. Zerint and Sibiu are already visited, and through Oradea we cannot find a cheaper path. They are already explored. So that's why we said that when a node is expanded, we already know we have found the cheapest path to it. So now nothing to add here. The next one in the priority queue, so no new node added, so no blue colored node here. So the next one is Râmnicu, Vilsia. We take it out and expand it, and you will see that we have Craiova and Pitești. Okay, Craiova and Pitești, these are the 2 new nodes. If we go back to Sibiu, we'll see that we already have a cheaper path to Sibiu, 140 from Arad. If we go from Râmnicu, Vilsia to Sibiu, it will be Arad to Sibiu to Râmnicu, Vilsia to Sibiu. So that will be much more expensive. So we just forget that, and we just add Craiova and Pitești, which are 317 and 366. I hope you understand why 317 is 140 plus 80 plus 146 for Craiova, and 140 plus 80 and 97 for Pitesti. When we add them at the end of the list and sort them, so they are still at the end of the list, and Rimnisu will say is added to the set of explode nodes. Now the next one is Lugos. Okay, so Lugos is expanded. In the next slide, we see that Lugos is expanded and Mehadia is included, not Timisoara, for the same reason as we discussed before. This is not a cheaper path, and Timisoara is already visited, already in the explode set, so we already found the cheapest path to it. So Mehadia is added, and then the cost is 118 plus 111 plus 70, and it's at 299. So when we sort it, Mehadia is above Pitesti and Craiova. So next one to take out is Fagaras. And when we take out Fagaras, we will expand it and we'll find the path to Bucharest, which is 140 plus 99 plus 211, which is 450. And then Fagaras is added to the list of visited nodes, and Bucharest is added to the priority queue. The next one is to take out is Mehadia, which is at 299. And then when we expand Mehadia, we see Dobreta, which is at 118 plus 111 plus 70 plus 75 from Arad, and the total cost is 374. Mehadia is added to the set of explode nodes. Drobeta is added to the priority queue, and when sorted, this is the current organization. And the next node to pick out is Pitesti, which is 317. And when we see Pitesti, you will find out that Pitesti has a path to Bucharest, which is an alternate path. Okay, so earlier there was a path to Fagaras, and we find out the path to Bucharest through Pitesti is actually cheaper, which is 418, which is addition of 140, 80, 97, and 101. So we added Pitesti to the set of explode nodes and added Bucharest with a cost of 418 to the priority queue and sorted that. And this is the structure. So we have written better path to Bucharest discovered by Pitesti, and Bucharest 450 remains in queue as an older or worse entry. It will be ignored when popped because we have a cheaper path. So now the next one is Craiova. We take out Craiova and we find out that Craiova has Dobreta and Pitesti already visited. So there is no other cheaper path. So we the Dobreta is not already visited. We have a longer path, so we just ignore it. And so neighbor costs lead to worse or already known costs. Okay. So next one we take out is Drobeta, and we know that all the children of Drobeta, Mehadia, and Craiova are in the explode list. So Drobeta has no children to add to that. Now we have the priority queue. So this newly added is newly added from the previous one. Drobeta does not add any newly added node. Okay, so the next one, the priority queue is Bucharest, which is not blue. That means it was added earlier. And then when we expand Bucharest, you see that through Pitesti, that's the goal node. Okay, we reach the goal node, and that is the end of the UCS or uniform cost search. We find the goal node, we stop here, and we ignore the other path to the Bucharest, which is at 450. Thank you so much.